Good morning and welcome to Matching Birthdays for Happiness. My name is Valerie. I'm going to share with you today's personality number. For those who are born on May 27th, that means that you are a 5 personality. The 5 personality vibrates with freedom, restlessness, cleverness, change, and experience. 5s live for exploration. They are curious about life, movement, and discovery. They are often the travelers, innovators, and storytellers of exciting experiences. Initially, I got on today to tell you a story, but I thought, why not just go through the personality number for today? I'd also like to add a year at random. Let's say the year 1994. So, in picking the year 1994, and today is a 5 personality day, that makes your destiny the number 1. Now, the number 1 is oftentimes the leader in life. They are innovators, inventors, very, very exciting people, energetic people. It stands alone as in strong and originality. It represents leadership, as I stated. They are individualistic. They enjoy their own company. They love their own company, I should say. They need others, but minimally. They are no loners. They're not loners, but they have things going on all the time to keep themselves preoccupied, I should say. People with this vibration are natural initiators. I could go on, but I'm here today to also tell you a story about a dream I had recently. And it made me think of this person's birthday, and I wondered, why was I dreaming about Kobe Bryant? I've never watched a Laker game, or I'm not into basketball in the way that my mother is into basketball. So I thought, I should talk to my mom about this dream. But then I went further and I thought, what is his birthday? And then I thought about his jersey number. And I said, well, maybe that's the most important thing here, his jersey number, which is 24. And I said, well, what can I do with that 24? Well, let's play that as the Powerball number in the lotto. If I get that number, I got at least $4 coming back. So I'll play that quicker than anything else. So I said, okay, I'll play the Powerball number. And then I said, well, 24 is a good number, but 24 is also 6, 2 plus 6, right? So I said, okay, I'll play 24. And I'll play 6. Somehow that must be significant for me today or in the near future. So I concentrated on the 6, and I realized that Kobe was a Virgo, or on the verge of, on the cusp of Leo and Virgo, I believe. And I really like Leo people. They are so exciting, as well as Virgos. My mother is a Virgo. So I said, wow, there's got to be something significant about this dream, because I never dream about ballers. So the next day I played the lotto and didn't win. I played the lotto the next day, the Powerball number 6. Nothing happened. So I said, well, maybe that was just a dream. Come to find out, I go to my coffee shop, which I normally go to on weekends, go in for coffee, and then it's just a little boring. So I thought I'd go to Starbucks instead. I like Starbucks often. I have a choice. I can go to the one that makes me feel really good, where everybody knows my name, or I can go to Starbucks where everybody is kind of cold and set off to themselves until you break into a conversation. It seems like they're your long lost friend. So anyway, I walk into Starbucks, and there's this guy there that I've seen there occasionally. I say it's been almost 2 or 3 months since I've seen him last, maybe 4. So I go and speak, and I say, hello, how are you? Good to see you again. And we talk briefly and we get into a conversation, and it becomes very, very crowded in Starbucks. And I'm thinking, I'll never get waited on. So I told him, I said, you know what? I'm leaving this and going back to the other coffee shop right across the street here. And he says, well, maybe I'll follow you. And I said, oh, okay. So I go alone, and pretty soon I'm at the other coffee shop, and lo and behold, he shows up, and I'm thinking, wow, there he is. And he comes over to my table, and he has a seat with me, or next to me, and I invite him to my table, and we get to talking and everything, and I told him about, I don't know how we got into Kobe Bryant. I told him about my business matching birthdays for happiness, and he says, oh, okay. And I said, by the way, what is your birth month and date? He says, oh, I was born in August. I said, oh. He said, August 7th. I said, oh, okay. And I said, well, what year were you born? The year of, in Chinese astrology, what is your year? He said, the year of the horse. Oh, I said 1978. And in my mind, Kobe Bryant came to mind. And then I thought, what about the 6 part of it? I wonder. Well, when you add 8 plus 7, that's 15. And 1 plus 5, 8 plus 7 is 15. And 1 plus 5 equals 6. So there that is. And I still don't know what to do with it. And we talked briefly. Great conversation, great person. And I think I made a friend, but it was just a dream. Thank you for watching.